Salmon Run is a 4-player co-op game mode, but what if it wasn't? What if you were the only player on the field for all 3 waves? This means that you're facing hordes of stinky, aggressive fish who are all targeting you, and if you even make one small mistake, it'll cost you everything. So, is it even possible to beat Salmon Run if you're the only player? Now, for this video, beating Salmon Run equals completing a shift on the highest rank possible, which in this case is going to be Executive VP with a hazard level of 200%. But our journey is going to begin all the way back down at Apprentice 5%, and then we're going to have to claw our way through the ranks to reach the top. Now, there's a multitude of fantastic weapons for me to choose from, and that's why I'm going to be using the Hydra Splatling. Wait, what the heck do you mean I'm going to be using the I'm sorry. Not only are you making me work by myself, but I also have to use weapons like and you've got to be joking. So apparently, Mr. Grizz surveyed 800 employees from Splatsville and Inkopolis and took data on what their least favorite weapons are to use on the job. What's my job? To put these claims to the test to truly see if these weapons are contributing to a toxic work environment. I mean, you're at least gonna give me a raise, right? Overtime, babe? Grizz? You no good bottom feeder eating anchovy munchin' son of a— Well, if Grizz isn't gonna help me out, maybe you could by subscribing to the channel because I'm about to go through the trenches. Alright, we're starting things off at Apprentice 5%. The Hydra Splatling is a weapon widely described as too slow, defenseless, and vulnerable, which I gotta agree. The only time I enjoy using this weapon is during a Ouroboros fight because it completely shreds its bomb. But despite this, 5% hazard is easy territory. This is literally the tutorial starting level. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the part where I win my first— There's no way right now. Okay, so I was on top of a stick, a fish equipped their Air Jordans without a permit, slapped me off, I couldn't paint my feet because Hydra, and then I died! Right, so let me get you guys caught up on the true nature of the solo mission I'm on. There are 40 levels that I'll be attempting to complete for this challenge, split across 9 different ranks. To start off, I'll have 3 of the 11 worst weapons available for me to choose from, and for every rank that I pass, I unlock another one of these weapons. But Mr. Grizz thought it would be good endurance training to make this into a Nuzlocke. So if I lose a shift with a weapon, I am not allowed to use that weapon again. And if I run out of weapons to use before reaching EVP 200, then I fail the challenge. However, there are some really important lifelines along the way, but I'll explain them as they become more relevant. The next weapon I get to choose from are what the people have decided are the worst dualies in Salmon Run, and that trophy belongs to— Alright, we can't have that happen again, dude. That was so bad. Now I only have 2 weapons left, and I have to use the freaking Tetra dualies. God. Not gonna lie, I didn't really have a strong opinion on this one, but after it was described as a weak weapon that was only good at tickling salmonids instead of damaging them, then yeah, I gotta agree. Dude, I have to lock in so hard here, like, this seems deceptively easy. But like, again, it's just like, if you make one wrong mistake, it's GG's. And then on top of that, because I'm the only player, all the salmonids are gonna be coming towards me. Everything is gonna be targeting me. Every single thing. Okay. Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, no matter how bad the Tetras may be, they were able to give me my first shift victory, and now I can explain how winning affects my next level. At the end of every shift, I take the total amount of the required egg quota and compare it to the total amount of eggs I collected. If I make just enough quota, then I move 1 space. If I double the quota, then I move 2 spaces. And if I triple, I move 3 spaces, with 3x being the max multiplier. So since I'm more than 3x the combined required quota from the last shift, I'm gonna be moving 3 spaces, making our way out of Apprentice and into Part-Timer. And because this is a new rank, we've unlocked a new weapon. But hold your seahorses, because remember, these are the worst weapons in Salmon Run for every class. Lastly, every now and then I'll encounter a King Salmonid, and if I can somehow win against one by myself, let's just say that the reward for that is rather handsome. Now, next up is the worst slosher in Salmon Run, which is the sloshing machine? Alright, so hang on. The worst slosher nominated was by far the Grisco slosher, but since I don't have access to those elite weapons, it wasn't viable. Because of this, I felt it necessary for me to take a little bit of liberty. Now in regular 4-player Salmon Run, I'd say Machine is pretty decent, but alone, it doesn't paint that well, and worse yet, you really can't hit more than one target at a time.
Dog. Oh god, dude, this is actually terrifying. Oh boy. But despite my issues with this weapon, I was able to complete my second shift, more than 3x the quota, and skip 3 levels straight into Go-Getter. Hi CJ from the past, it's CJ from the future to tell you that you are 100% factually incorrect. We are not at Go-Getter 50%. If you look at the very next clip here, we're actually at Part-Timer 35. So let's go ahead and get back into it on the right level, shall we? I'm gonna switch weapons, which, this was not only the worst charger in Salmon Run, but it is, by the People's Proclamation, the worst weapon in Salmon Run, period. I'm about to get clapped, bro.
So many employees hate Bamboozler, and I 100% agree. The biggest issue for me with this weapon is how it struggled to paint a flipper-flopper space. I just couldn't paint it fast enough. It was through using the bamboo that I began to realize that trying to go for every single egg was impossible and simply not worth it. I did my best to 3x the quota, then began tactfully retreating to avoid the chaos. For how bad the bamboo is though, I don't want to lose it. After all, I don't have many weapons to work with, and if I run out, it's—
Oh no! Oh god.
Anyways, it was back to Tetras for my next attempt.
Oh, that's not good! Oh, that was so bad!
I wasn't used to the horrible end lag on Tetras, and with that, I was down to only 2 weapons. If I could just find a way to pass this hazard level and 3x the quota, we'd unlock a new weapon and also get us super close to our first golden space. And that's gonna give us a mighty fine reward, but only if we can get there. And I needed to get there yesterday. So I hopped back in and finally decided to give the worst roller a shot.
Dude, I'm stressed. I am so stressed out right now, dude. I have to beat this.
Carbon is described as a weapon so bad that it needed its own category in a tier list, and not being able to roll over chums is annoying. I once again gotta agree with the overall disdain for this weapon in Salmon Run.
I have to beat this. I can't lose here. I'm not even at the ranks that you can normally be. Like, I'm literally still in the tutorial ranks, and I'm getting bodied. The smallest mistakes, dude. I thought the boss salmonids would cause me the most grief, and they certainly do, but no, it's the lessers, dude. It's the lessers here. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I just have to get 2 eggs, okay? I don't have to be the most cracked Salmon Run player. I need to calm down. It's not all about the egg count. It's about freaking surviving, too. Dude, I'm guessing and stressing, dude. Okay. Quota met. Oh my god, let's go! Oh my god, I made it. I did it. Whew.
Thankfully, I was able to clutch it out with the carbon and 3x the total quota, meaning we can jump from Part-Timer 35 to Go-Getter 50. We unlocked a new bad weapon and just had to complete 1 more round to land on our first golden space. But before that, it was time for Go-Getter 50. And I chose to bring out my newest companion, the worst Brella in Salmon Run. And that is— the recycled Brella?
Okay, so this was another case where there wasn't a clear consensus across employees about what the worst Brella was, so I just went with the one that I personally like the least. After nearly losing my life, I was able to pass this shift and 3x the quota. Now this is where the fun really begins, because I finally passed over my first golden bonus space, in addition to my first King Salmon space. What makes these golden spaces so special is that they grant me any weapon of my choice. But just like the other weapon spaces, if I lose a shift with it, I lose that weapon forever. These golden spaces are really rare in the beginning of this challenge, so I want to save as many of these as I can for the harder levels. As for the King Salmon spaces, well, they provide the best reward imaginable. And if I want to share what that is, I really need to defeat this beast by myself.
Oh boy! I don't know the best way to approach this, dude.
Oh, I do have crab, you're right.
No, please. The eel is on me, dude.
Oh, I don't even really need to get eggs, dude.
Ah!
Wait!
No.
Wait!
Dude,
Oh my god. Please.
I don't even know where he is.
Bro, please.
I'd gotten super close, but I just couldn't close it out at the end. I'd have another shot at a King Salmon showdown in the future though, because I desperately need that reward if I win against one. The next shift sees us starting at Overachiever 65, and I decided to go in with the worst blaster in Salmon Run. Now, there are actually a few prominent contenders for this class, but in the end, my fellow employees voted on the Rapid Blaster. Despite being harassed by multiple salmonids at once, I didn't find the Rapid Blaster to be that bad of a weapon. Okay, it was quickly becoming apparent to me that getting the quota multiplier bonus could not be a priority anymore. My only objective from now on was to survive, so that way I could cross another new weapon space.
All right, hopefully we have better odds. We lost Rapid. We still have Sloshing Machine, Bambrella, Carbon Roller, and then my special weapon that I unlocked. And we're gonna need every single last one of them because it's going to continue to get harder. I knew I shouldn't have gone up that elevator because I was like, dude, that's where I can get camped. I can get camped so easily, and I did.
Oh my god! No! Sloshing Machine!
Arguably, Bambrella is the best weapon I have right now. I want to try to save it.
Oh my god!
Lock in. I just need one more egg. Just one more. Please don't. Oh. Okay, that's all we have time for. Dude, this is stressful. I just need 3 eggs. That's one boss salmonid.
Things were not getting any easier with me with Carbon Roller. Here, I had to use my Panic Inkjet to get out of a scary situation. Then I had to spend the rest of the wave once again running for my life because there was no way I could take out that deranged stringer as a solo Carbon being hunted down by flyfish and dozens of other stinky fish that refuse to wear deodorant.
We're fine. Just a little bit longer, come on. Oh my god, no!
Three golden eggs are what stood between me and completing this shift. There's a big shot, no! My next goal was to take out this big shot, shoot 2 eggs, then scramble my way back up to the basket, all without trying to become fresh sushi. But immediately, I ran into a lot of issues. What? My second egg actually landed directly in the basket after shooting it, but I became much too overwhelmed with trying to go for my final egg. I needed a miracle. With no other options, I shot my last golden egg, hoping for the slim chance that it too would land in the basket. Oh no! I was hoping that there was a small chance the egg could have landed there. Okay, I am stressed. I only have 2 weapons left, dude. If I can beat this, I unlock another weapon. Okay, it's Mollis. That's a good start. I still have my special weapon. I still have the bonus weapon that I unlocked. Well, I really don't want to rely on that so early. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, oh, get juked. Having Booyah Bomb, that's gonna help though, unless I'm being targeted by flyfish, in which case that's not gonna help at all. And oh my god, there's a big shot. I don't think I go over there. I don't think it's worth going over there. I feel like that would be death. I just need to evade for the next 20 seconds. Okay, whew. Oh my god, I have to survive this round, dude. I have to. Oh! I didn't even know it rained, so this is my final weapon. I have to win here. I got Splash. I'm confident about winning here, but I have to be so cautious of everything. Everything is a threat. With little to no issue, I cleared waves 1 and 2, but I didn't all feel safe because everything was riding on this third final wave. It was now or never. High tide? High tide? They're really gonna make me work for this one. Oh my gosh. Listen, I ain't even gonna try to lie to you. I was also ticked off that I died in such a dumb way. It was like I hit this unforeseen wall the moment I reached the 60% hazard level. I was even more annoyed because I didn't even reach the halfway point of this challenge, so it kind of hurt my ego because I pride myself on being a competent and skilled salmon runner. Salmon Run is where I spend 90% of my time in this game, and you're telling me I can't even make it halfway through this challenge? You know what? No, I don't get paid enough for this, and I'm gonna let that bear have a piece of my mind. Mr. Grizz, look, this isn't gonna work. What you're asking of me is ridiculously unfair. Brent, what do you mean? I'm literally pulling the weight of 4 different people at once. Oh my god, it's not that we don't want to work anymore. It's just that we don't want to work for greedy companies who don't care about our well-beings and only see us as replaceable numbers while having the audacity to demand that we do more work for less pay. It's not that hard to understand. Forget this. Okay, so I had to clock out for the day, you know? Had to go home and, wind down, calm down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Grizz said that I only had 2 more chances to beat this challenge, so I needed to go into day 2 completely reset and refreshed. Now, I'm starting over at Apprentice 5 with the same 3 weapons I started with on day 1. Not gonna lie though, I'm really curious to see what the worst brush, shooter, spatana, and stringers are. As expected, my first shift with Carbon went without a hitch. Da dee dee da 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 dee da 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 dee dee da da dee ba dee ba da. Why is it? Okay. Da dee da 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 da. Now at part timer 20, I went in feeling confident, and that's why
Oh my god.
Okay. Can I start over? And I'll be honest in the video, like, I'll be like, I started my next attempt and literally cued the death montage. Alright, so this was my last day on this solo mission. Although this was incredibly difficult, I knew I could still do better. Yes, these weapons are donkey doo-doo horse cheeks, but let's be honest here. The majority of my deaths haven't been because of the weapon. They've been because of my poor decision making while under the stress of the moment. I've been dying because I've been careless or not attentive enough. And as disappointing as that was to admit, that meant that there was room for improvement. Vast improvement. So with that in mind, I was determined to play my heart out for this final attempt because I knew I was capable of so much more. And that King Salmon space? No, I wasn't gonna allow myself to lose it for a second time. I needed that reward I'd get for defeating it, along with finally revealing the remaining worst weapons from our list. Unlike the previous 2 days, I managed to win my first 3 shifts with Carbon Roller, Sloshing Machine, and surprisingly, the worst weapon in Salmon Run, the Bamboozler. I made sure to do a lot more tactical retreating this time around, and greatly prioritized survival over high quotas. But since the quotas were so low to begin with, I was able to skip a lot of levels. Before I knew it, I had already unlocked a bonus weapon, and it was already time to rematch against Kohozuna. If I could somehow take down this beast, I would be rewarded with 1 revive card. Basically, if I happen to lose a round, I get a free redo without losing the weapon I lost on. You see why I so desperately need this? Plus, King Salmons are even more rare than bonus weapons, so if I could find a way to defeat one on my own, it would be a huge help towards my survival in this challenge. This freebie would be everything right now. I made sure to use Crab Tank immediately, and that ended up shredding over half of its HP. I had the 96 again, so I knew going for golden eggs was unnecessary. Yikes, 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 yikes. Come on, dude, it's just a little bit longer. I really need to defeat this beast by myself. I just needed to brute force my way through this while dodging all the attacks coming my way. I was quickly backed into a corner though, and with nowhere to run, I was forced to play offense. Defeat this beast by myself. In only 40 minutes, I was already back to Overachiever 60, which is a rank that I failed at on day 1. All I had to do was win this next shift and I'd have a new PB. I had 6 base weapons, 1 bonus weapon, 1 revive, and a dream to conquer my past failures. I start out with Hydra, but unfortunately get run over and lose wave 3. That's okay though, because I bring out the Tetras next and I'm able to inkjet my way to victory. Overachiever 75 was officially my new PB, but we ain't stopping here. Despite a few dicey close calls, the Recycle Brawler was able to help me win at this hazard. And that's not only gonna unlock our next new weapon, but it is also our first time in the professional rank. Things were really looking up from here, but I knew I couldn't allow myself an early celebration. While yes, my PB did feel good, I still had an entire mountain to climb from professional to EVP. Stinger immediately, dude.
Hi, how are you?
I mean, I have the perfect weapon for it. Oh,
Hi, how are you?
why? I mean, the game just knows I have the right weapon. Unfortunate. Man, and I was like, actually, Rapid feels really nice to have. Split second decision there, like I hesitated climbing the wall and it cost me.
I take the recycled Brella from the bench next and do my best to not think about my fallen hero.
Man, I miss Rapid already. Oh my god! Dumb! Just dumb. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Now, the shifts were really starting to feel substantially harder, and because of this was the first time I didn't 3x the total egg quota. But despite that, I somehow messed up on my counting here and for the remainder of the challenge. 2xing the quota was supposed to have me move 2 spaces, but for some reason, I only moved 1. I didn't notice this mistake until reviewing the footage and writing the script literally right now. I should be at hazard 100% with a newly unlocked weapon, but because of this mistake, I had to fight through hazard level 95.
It's fine. Dude, I was not expecting Blaster, like Rapid Blaster, dude. I'm shocked. Coming in clutch right now. We'll say the main problem is something like cars. Nope, you're not getting me. I have to get this. Oh! Oh! No! Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. In the back of my mind that entire time, I was like, dude, I have to get them away from my spawn point or they're gonna camp me when I jump back down. All right, I cannot save Rapid Blaster for a second time.
Right here is when I decided that the most important thing that I could do was bring out my bonus weapon. This weapon excelled at pretty much everything I needed it to do. The paint was decent, the range was decent, the damage was decent, and I could hit multiple targets at once. The only downside really was the ink inefficiency. But if I don't use the weapon until empty, I should be fine. Listen, I don't care. Don't look at me like that. You know good and darn well that was some junk. So through very legal means, I passed Profesh 95. But would you believe me if I told you that there was another mistake? Because, Mr. Grizz, certainly not me, somehow didn't add 105% hazard to my time card? And so due to my quota collected, I should be at 105, but we're at 110. Dude, this video is a mess. Welcome in to our newest unlocked weapon, revealing what is the worst brush for Salmon Run. Known for its exceptionally bad DPS and causing literal hand pain, this weapon has a lot to prove, so let's see what the ink brush can do. Yeah, that went about how I expected. Things were really starting to become impossibly difficult.
So, wanting to redeem my last round, I set off with the Dreadringer again and... What? I can't even, like, fight that one because that was wave 1, dude. We could, like, argue the other one because it was wave 3. Alright, so I was really conflicted here. I didn't feel like any of my current weapons were strong enough to help me through this wave. So I was left contemplating whether or not to use my second bonus weapon. And if I did, what weapon would I use? Okay, here goes something. Why do we keep going back to Smokeyard, bro? I'm just getting unlucky. I didn't feel like there was truly anything better than what I already decided to pick, so feeling that it was still my strongest option, I went back in with Dreadringer as my second bonus weapon. Don't be another stinger. Fly fish. Gosh. There's 2 of them. Oh, I need those so bad. Bro. Unfortunate. Well, perhaps it wasn't meant to be with Dreadringer. I couldn't save it for a second time. Now that my best weapons were gone, Professional 110 was proving to be harder than I could have ever imagined. And unfortunately, things didn't really get better from here. I soon had to say goodbye to Machine, Carbon, Tetris. The weight of this challenge now rested in the hands of one weapon. Oh, dude. This is it. I cannot believe it's come down to Bamboo, dude. I'm gonna give it everything I have, dude. Despite me saying that in the moment, all of the previous rounds I just done had failed on wave 1. I was asking this cursed weapon to make it past wave 3. Honestly, at this point, I realized that me making it to EVP 200 with these weapon limitations would be absolutely improbable. Let's be real, it's not happening. So for the rest of this challenge, there was only one thing I wanted to do. Just one thing. I wanted to do the impossible with this weapon. Survive Wave 3. Employees hate Bamboozler. And I 100% agree. This was not only the worst charger in Salmon Run, but it is the worst weapon in Salmon Run, period. For how bad the Bamboo is though, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Oh my god, my heart rate is... Oh my god, my heart rate is going insane. Okay, low tide.
The biggest issue for me with this weapon is how it struggles to paint a flipper-flopper space.
Yes! I need 5 eggs. lost. I lost, dude. Yeah, I know, okay? I know. I completely failed, and sometimes that just sucks. But deep down, I know I gave it everything I had, and there's nothing that can take that away from me. What? But I failed. Wait. Really? I'm actually getting a reward for this? I wasn't expecting this at all. Thank you so much. Wait. That's not a paycheck. That's just the video you should go watch next. What do you mean the next rotation is gonna have 4 bamboozlers? Did you not just see me get bodied? Okay, if you do that, then you literally just gonna make everybody quit Briscoe, and then you're gonna be broke, and then you won't be able to pay anybody.